Hello, guys. Good day, good afternoon, good evening, wherever time, whatever place you are watching us from or listening to us from. We're back again, the Football Cruise podcast with A-Clef, Wisdom, and Victor. Victor is not here again. Work and all, but we also had to quickly find time to record this episode because we promised you guys that before the AFCON starts, we'll be doing a special AFCON episode. I have with me my own boy. Wheezy. Wheezy, introduce yourself to the guys now before we kick off.
It's Bizolo, you know the name. It's Wisdom. I'm not going to call the other names that you're calling me, but it's great to be here. The face of this podcast, you know what I'm
Rest,
saying?
rest.
So great. Thank you for listening. First, I have to thank you for listening
Yeah.
to our previous episode. And we're back again. I promise it's going to be back to back to back. And today we're going to talk about, Eclef already mentioned, the AFCON, Super Eagles, what we think about the AFCON. And AFCON is just 3 days from now, guys. So we're about to get into the enjoyment. So we're
Yeah.
active. I'm active. Let's go.
We have to. So it's a little bit of mixed emotions for us because as we know, as you guys will know, Super Eagles go to the finals of the last AFCON. And I think at that point we were all hopeful. I don't think there was anybody in Nigeria that unless there are some people that are naturally pessimistic. But everybody was hopeful that at least we are going to taste this cake. We're going to taste this AFCON cake since 2013 when we won it last under the late Stephen Keshi of blessed memories. So we thought we were going to do it. We thought we were going to do it, but somehow fortune favors the brave and host nation, Cote d'Ivoire, did it. Simon Adingra turned into prime Lionel Messi, was killing us on the wing, man. Killing us on the wing.
Was killing my online, no?
Ola Aina killed him on the wing, man. And was a sad one to watch as we failed to Morocco, to Cote d'Ivoire rather, in their country. This time, we are going to Morocco. And as we know, Morocco is easily the best team in African football right now. He finished fourth at the last World Cup to show you how far they have gone. I think they are the first African country to ever
First
get to the
African
final.
team is to get to the semi-finals.
Yeah, so to show you how much they have invested in their football and the growth that they have seen, they are under 17 or under 21 or thereabouts, won the
They're
World
under
Cup
17.
17 World Cup
Yes.
recently. So it just shows you how much they have invested in their football. Their women got second behind Nigeria in the last AFCON.
We're very lucky to even
Yeah,
steal
from
that
two
win
zero,
from Morocco.
from
We
two
could have
zero
lost.
down,
Yes.
we
Last week we
found a
could
way
have
to
lost.
win the match 3-2. So there are lots of dynamics happening at this AFCON, and we want to talk about it to you guys. We want to keep you on the loop. What are the players to look out for? What are the teams that you should be looking out for? What are those little teams that can cause an upset? And also, that's what we have special for you in today's episode of the podcast. I will dive into by sharing my screen to show the main the lead the group for all the teams from group one. We'll take a look at group one. Oh, who are those teams that we believe you should be paying attention to and stuff like that. Before we begin to talk about the group in general, let's quickly talk about the Super Eagles team for the AFCON.
Squad
Yeah,
list.
the full squad list for this AFCON. Surprising, some names that we expected to be taken were left out. Maduka Okoye is having a very good time with Udinese, but somehow he was
Did
left
not
out.
make the team.
Yeah, so which is really surprising. Although we know at the last AFCON there was a lot of controversy. Oh, not the last AFCON, the previous one. There was a lot of
That was
controversy.
the one where we
Lost
beat
to
knocked out, I
Tunisia.
think, by Egypt.
Tunisia,
Egypt,
Tunisia.
yes.
Yeah, by
Yes,
Tunisia.
yes.
Oh, five more goalkeeper. We don't need five more goalkeeper. We need a goalkeeper that his face is strong. We need a blah blah blah. There are a lot of those conversations. And I don't know. So since that time, Maduka Okoye didn't really get a stand in the national team. They affected him for the years, but now he's doing well for his club side. He's doing so well for his club side, and he was not included in this squad. I don't want to make a case, but I don't want to make a case because we just have to win. Because if we don't win, it's going to be another story of why
I
are we making these decisions? Why are we continuously making
actually,
these decisions?
actually, the thing is that um yeah, on Twitter, I mean, like I used to talk with lots of Nigerian football journalists. So I think that the speculations is that Okoye is not in the team because he doesn't want to actually be in the team. So Okoye, Aroko Dare,
Oh,
and I
okay.
think there's another name that I can't remember. They don't actually
Okay.
want to be in the team first, looking at their club form. So first, Okoye is in good form with
Yeah.
Udinese, and coming off AFCON, it means he's going to lose. They're going to leave his starting spot in the second goalkeeper. That's one. Two, he's coming to AFCON to come and ride the bench
Yeah. There's
for
no first choice.
Nwabali.
Nobody is first
Now
choice.
let's not. Nwabali is a. We know that all of us have our personal reservations about Nwabali, but Nwabali is kind of his good. He has helped the team.
Yeah. Yeah.
How he has helped the team for him, but like he no Nwabali was said to be injured like a week before this list came out,
Mm.
and he's in the team. So you already know that Okoye already knew that he wasn't going to start. Even if he's in this team, he's probably going to be taking Amaso Basoge. And Amaso Basoge, by the way, a better insurance goalkeeper. I don't know how he's here, but he must be a very good tortuous goalkeeper, to be honest. Or a very good, most tortuous goalkeepers are training keepers. So he must
Yeah.
be a very good keeper in training for him to be here. But I think that's why
But
Okoye and Okodari are here.
Uzo in 2025.
My
Francis
guy,
Uzo
you,
in
you they
2025.
follow Simo BK now.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
the
yeah,
drill.
yeah. In 2025, Uzo, I'm just concerned. Because I thought we were done with with this goalkeeper. I thought we were done with this guy. Uzo in 2025.
What can we say?
Yeah, I'm not going to say much. So for our defense, we missed Benjamin Frederick, who got
Yeah,
injured
injury.
weeks, a few days after we played our World Cup, got knocked out of World Cup qualifiers
Yes.
by DR Congo, and meaning that I was going to miss AFCON, which is so sad because he's easily our best defender across the whole defense. He's our best defender across the whole defense. And somehow he has formed a very good partnership with Calvin Bassey, who we are going to see more of in the AFCON, but he missed out, meaning that we would go with Calvin Bassey, Zaidu Sanusi. So one person that I'm really confused about Zaidu Sanusi, because the Zaidu Sanusi I know many years ago at Porto, it's not the same Zaidu Sanusi I watched for the Super Eagles. He's confused. Oh, he has good moments in the game, but overall, Zaidu Sanusi is like, I can't just place, I don't know, is this guy good or is this guy bad? He's just that guy. He's just there. He's just there. For Zaidu Sanusi, I'm really confused. That's Semi Ajayi, who I think he had a good game against DR Congo. He had a decent game against DR Congo, except the penalty miss which he had. Except that he had a very
All of them play rubbish penalty. They should
yeah.
everybody should talk.
Aside the
All of
penalty,
them.
yeah, aside the penalty, I think he had a very decent game in our match against DR Congo. Yeah, there were some places where somebody was supposed to be here, Jason was yeah, but I think overall he had a very, very decent game. But that penalty was so poor, so poor. We
Horrible.
have Bruno Oyemechi. I won't say much. I don't. There's some of these players that I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
The thing is that I think the thing that people are saying that how is this the best Super Eagles 11 that we have? The thing is that the actual truth. The thing is that no matter how you want to like disagree, I feel like these are the best players that we can come up with. Because maybe when you get there, I'll show you. Maybe when we get there, because you still enter midfield, so I'll show you. I think that this Semi Ajayi has been in the squad like
Yeah, yeah.
before now.
Bruno Oyemechi
So
too
it
has
was a
been.
way because let's be honest, it wasn't good. And now again the big elephant in the room is that Ekong is not in the team. So
Mm,
Ekong retiring from the team like a week to AFCON, 2 weeks to AFCON. We got to bring in these guys. Bruno Yemechi, I think his left back is playing. I don't think that he's
yeah, I think I lost it there, but
uh,
yeah, go on.
so I don't think that we have like that good players. He's not been exactly. I think he's playing. His club's playing the Champions League now. Your boy almost took his life.
Yeah,
Ronnie Badji.
Unibadi,
So
Unibadi.
so I think that I don't think that Oyemichi has been. He's not been that bad, but let's just see. We don't have options.
Yeah, yeah. Then we have Ido Ogbu. I have no idea. I feel so. Apart from okay, then Awaziem, there's Bright Usai someone who has been in the squad for a while. Then we have Ryan Alebosa. I think maybe few of this name you are obviously going to know the starters those who are going to those that who are going to start. It's like going to be Calvin
Yes.
Bassey and Semi Ajayi at centre back. Then maybe Zaidi, Bruno, or
And
yeah, Zaidi,
he's also somebody's playing. I
Bruno
mean, he's
or
playing for
Osai.
Fenerbahce.
Three
He
of
has to
them.
form with the good.
Three of them. I think Osai also can play the two wings, can play left and left back.
Yes, I think he can play the two sides. I think he
Yeah.
has played the two sides for us.
Yeah. So going to be between Zaidu Sanusi, Bruno Imechi, and Osai Samuel. So then Oazim obviously would come in as a sub. Oazim was one, I think he was the one who captained the side in their
Scored
recent
when we
friendly
played.
game against Egypt.
Scored when we played the Egypt. Yes, I
Yeah,
didn't even watch the game sef, because
yeah,
I was like,
I didn't watch the game too. I'm just hoping for AFCON. I'm just hoping that everything we are doing, we don't just go to AFCON and disgrace ourselves.
that's
Moving on to the midfield, which I think is, I won't say much. We have Wilfred Ndidi in 2025, no problem. He's still our best option so far. He has proven that
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm like.
he has proven that
Even
he
if
has
you look at this guy, I like, bro, waiting they play. We know, just first finish, just talk about him. If you call the names, then I'll not go into what I
Then
want
we
to say.
have Frank
Just call the
Oyeka.
names.
We have Frank Oyeka, who is somebody that I did not really rate until I started watching this Webeck podcast that had him, Boniface, Indidi, and the rest of them. When I started talking about his life, I'm like, yeah, I think I really, really mess with this guy. I actually like this guy. So we have Frank Oyeka, we have Fisayo Dele Bashiru, I think he plays for Lazio also. We have Mohamed Usman, we have Alex Iwobi, who is easily our best midfielder. Who's easily our best midfielder. We have Ebenezer Akin Samiro, we have Rafael Onyedika, then we have Tochukwu Nadi. We know who's going to start. Ndidi, Iwobi, and maybe Frank Oyeka. That's if we do not play four attackers. Because you know how we move. That's if we do not play. That's if we do not play four attackers. You know how we move. Uh,
MTN against us.
yeah, network is health. The main people
MTN,
don't
this is not free promo. This is not free promo.
MTN can do better. MTN can do better. Yeah, so I was saying that we know who are those players that are going to start. Ndidi, Oyeka, and Iwobi easily. Maybe Iwobi playing 10, or we play Ndidi, Iwobi, and Lookman as 10. We know how we are always going to line up. We have like an idea of either four attackers or three attackers. It's the attackers numbers that keep increasing, not even the midfield. I'm not going to say anything about it because we just talk about the midfielders before we go into the attack,
Attack.
which
So
is our
see,
biggest point.
see, see with the midfield is what I'm going to say. So 2 years ago, I think that's when Alassane Yusuf joined this Super Eagles team.
Yeah,
We we felt that this guy was the next best thing after sliced bread. Playing for Royal Antwerp in the Belgian league. I think that's where Royal Antwerp is. Guy like this guy, Royal Antwerp is not a bad team. They play Champions
yeah,
League
the
football in that
Belgian
way.
league. Yeah,
Alassane Yusuf is not in this team, ladies and gentlemen. So let's tell you that I'm just I'm being honest that two truths can exist. This current group of players good. I think that some of them are good. I actually think that some of them are good, but I think that a good number of them are like they're just there. Like they are not
squad
maybe
players.
super good stand, for lack of a better word.
We are these squad players. We are these squad players. Oh, let's
We're
just
using a lot of players that would be squad players on a normal day in Super Eagles.
yeah.
We're starting a lot of players that will be squad players on a normal day in Super Eagles. So I think I don't have a problem with this team. I think that Akan Samiro, no sorry, Fisher Dele Bashir, very good player, has been good for us. And Didi, we don't no matter what you people say, guy, we don't have a choice. Except if
Yeah,
we want to bring friends come and play DM. We don't get DM, guy. I
yeah,
don't know the
that's
DMs
no.
that are out there. I'm not scouting for the Super Eagles, but we don't get DM. Franco Yeka, I mean 2025, brothers, ladies and gentlemen, we don't have a choice. He's one of the best players that we have. Mohamed Musman, I heard is new. I've seen his profile, but I think that I don't know what to say. I don't have all the information, so maybe they don't come for me with half information. Alex Iwobi, my own is
Our best
can
midfielder.
I see the Iwobi that I watch in the Premier League? That's what I want. And I told you before, told you in the last video that I don't think that the Super Eagles play the formation that suits this brother. He just turns up when and how he can, but they don't play what suits him to go forward, to come back. So I think that what I want in this AFCON is kind of what I'm begging Eric Chelle. Maybe now this one will go post for social media. Eric Chelle, I keep you down. I beg. One thing, please play on Yedika. I don't know how you're going to do it. Please play on Yedika. I've seen Onyedika for Club Brugge against Barcelona. See, against
Yes,
Arsenal, when I don't think that he was bad.
yes,
Please play Onyedika. I mean, I've not really watched Onyedika that much, but when I've watched him, he's been brilliant. So Onyedika, he will be, I don't have the formation, brother, but Onyedika, he will be, and Didi. Then officially, but she will let's play 4-4, 4 or something. But the thing is, now only two people go if you play, or three, and they are going to stretch you will be ball. Please let Onyedika play.
Yeah, it's likely going to, unless we qualify for the next round before our final game. It's
Our
always
final
going to be,
game.
yeah, it's always going to be in it will be. Then maybe they'll bring in Lookman to come to the midfield. I don't know why we keep on doing this. Keep on playing four attackers. We are doing bombarding them in the attack and we're ending the match scoring 1-0. Somehow I don't really get it. How do you
Thing is
have
that I think
attackers and you
I
end
was
up
reading
scoring 1-0?
I already
Hmm.
one article prior to this when the list came
Mhm.
out. We have enough attackers to play a full team of attackers. That's
Yes.
our problem. The thing is that it's a good team, but that's our problem. I don't think
Mhm.
that I can come as a coach. So I'm just going to like talk about the forwards now that we're already in that place. I don't think that I can come into the Super Eagles team with Lookman. Lookman was not on form when the league started, but like he's in form now. So
Yeah.
I'm not going to come into AFCON with Lookman, Victor Osimhen, obviously in form. Akko Adams was in form for the Super Eagles. He's in form for Seville. Samuel Chukwueze, I mean, there's no other words. We talked about Chukwueze last week. Cyril
Equally.
Dessers, no matter what you are a Nigerian fan, you say Dessers doesn't perform for the national team. We don't give him enough time in the national team. Dessers is a beast in his club side. I've seen him last season in Rangers. I think in Rangers he played last season on Celtic, where he was in the Europa League was a beast.
Yeah.
Then we now go to first one I hear. And then Chidi LGK, I think is a good team. Paul Onuachu is playing well in Turkey, but he's not a Victor Osimhen. That's two
Mm.
truths. He's good, but he's not a Victor Osimhen. He can't bench a Victor Osimhen. Onuachu's first couple of outings with the Super Eagles were poor. I mean, he was even winning area balls that he's like the tallest man on the pitch.
Yeah.
But again, the last one I'm going to add is, I mean, I'm not Salim Fago. I know somebody that knows him, but I'm going to end it there. Moses Simon, whether we like it or not, ladies and gentlemen, Moses Simon plays for the Super Eagles. You can't do is how Chelsea fans say, yes, I'm going to have to drag Chelsea into this. How Chelsea fans say, how does Pedro Neto start? You know, if you explain, ladies and gentlemen. He's born for this team.
Me, I'm tired of Moses Simon. I don't know what about you guys, but me, I'm tired of Moses
The
Simon.
thing is, no matter how, maybe in his past few games, he's been inconsistent. But I feel like where Chukwueze has been one of our most inconsistent forwards. So when you look at this current forward and you call, I'm saying based on performances in the Super Eagles in the last 2 years, call our most consistent forwards. After you call Luke Osimhen, if you don't call Lookman next, you're calling Moses Simon next. They will come, clip and post and make it come for me. But we are not lying. He's not good. Yes, but like call your top three. Look at this squad. In fact, bring everybody that you can. Bring Boniface. Bring Arokodare. Bring everybody.
Don't call Boniface
I know
again.
that Arokodare just came. I know that they just came. Bring them. Past 2 years. Plus this Arokodare now. Plus the Unity Cup they played and everything. Bring them. Put them on the table. But the Simon is in your top four easily. So we don't have a choice. He's not good now, but he's going to have to play. That's what me I have.
I see it. I see it. I see it. I'm trying not to be pessimistic. I'm trying to really, really be optimistic because I think regardless of the fact that we see that, oh, this Nigeria, blah, 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 this country is I really, really love the Super Eagles. I really, really love
Yes,
the Super
yes.
Eagles. We love the Super Eagles and we want the Super Eagles to succeed. This team is basically an attacking team. That is what we have been known for. That is what we are always hinging on. But my problem is, how will you pride yourself as an attacking team, but they cannot count in the last how many games you scoring more than 3 goals in a game? Especially when Osimhen does not play, you do not score more than 2 goals. It's like, how do you call yourself an attacking team and you do not score goals with this number of names? Lookman on his day is supposed to be a threat to any defense. Moses Simon on his day should be a threat to any defense. Chukwueze on his day should be a threat to any defense. Pacey, flair-wise, skill, they know
Yes.
what to do. These guys are experienced players.
AGK on his day is deadly too. I don't
Yes,
know why.
yes.
AGK on half his day says is deadly.
Look at HK before he came for the AFCON. I think he had a brace or so for Sevilla
Guys,
for
you
Sevilla.
see that is dribble that is
Yes,
viral.
that,
What
that's what I'm
defender
saying.
inside that?
We have deadly players in this attack. But my problem is I don't know why I'm not really seeing these guys using their skill to do something special for this team. Only everybody that wants to play Morocco knows that when you are meeting Morocco, you are meeting a team that has that is very, very solid, stability,
Yes.
defense, midfield, attack. If you are going to face Senegal, you know you have a very, very complete midfield and you have a very, very
Yes.
deadly attack that can kill you at any given time. If you are going to face Egypt, you know you have a Mohamed Salah and other
Salah
players.
and vibes, yeah. Once that ball reach Salah, you're dead.
Yeah, you have Mamouche too. Mamouche is an Egyptian too.
Yes, so
Yeah.
Amamush as well, yes.
So
Even
you
their
have
striker, they have one other Mohammed guy, it's also good.
yes. I remember the guy. You have if you are meeting Gabon, you know you are meeting an Aubameyang attack. If you are we are not going to call Ghana because Ghana are not going anywhere. They are going to watch it from there. So we are not going to call Ghana.
Yes, use your light, your 24 hours electricity.
So we're not going to call Ghana. So if you are meeting Algeria, you are meeting pacey wingers. Pacey wingers.
Yes.
Wingers that once they catch you, it is over. Nigerians, we have the attack, the full attack. What do you need? You need strength, we have strength. You need speed, we have speed. You need flair, we have flair. But we are always winning game 1-0. I want us to be like when the teams want to play Nigeria, let them be afraid that, oh, we are coming to meet the attack. Look at Barcelona recently. Look at when we played with Osasuna. What did they do? They played 5-man defense. We played Guadalajara. What's their name? What did they do? They played 9-man defense. 9-man defense. It was in the box. They played all the football in their own box, not even in their own half. In their own box. That is how teams should be approaching us when we are playing Nigeria. But for me, I don't know. We are going to play a team. They're like, oh, you see, Benin, obviously Mickey Mouse that when we came in Nigeria, Nigeria don't go to like how this is a
Thing
very
is,
decent squad. It's a very decent squad. I will take it, but
yeah.
I'm just hopeful that we take something out of this AFCON.
So the thing is that so before we like wrap up this segment and start to talk about the other team, problem is the Super Eagles don't have an identity without Osimhen. It's sad. There's
Mm.
no once Osimhen is not on the pitch, the attack is not rushing. The attack seems clueless. Akwa Adams are stride, but like the attack does not Osimhen. There is no power, and I feel like Ekong retiring just before the AFCON may have. I want he's retired on a
Yeah,
high note, which is something that you know as a Ronaldo fan that I am. I'll let's say leave
the
the
goal.
pitch when like the applause are the most. So
Mm.
like that's what Ekong did. The applause were if he went to the AFCON, he's not going to start. He's going there as a captain, and maybe he will come on and maybe like a mistake comes out and he's the problem. So he left at I think for him,
Yeah,
for the kind of person that he is and what he wants in the future, he left at the right time. But when the way really, I mean, Osimhen as captain is not a bad choice, but once Osimhen is off the field, we are done, guys. And we don't have anybody to lead us. We don't have anybody to lead us from the back because it's not definitely not one leader. Like we know that Osimhen has his own, but I'm feeling like okay, you know what? The pros are create the cons. We may manage.
yeah.
So the pros and the cons of Nwabali, they not reach. The pros and the cons of Basi, you know? The pros and the cons of Ndidi. I don't even know if he's on that pitch. The pros and cons of okay, it will be
I think Inid is our captain right now. I think he's our captain
He
right
will
now.
be our captain. He will be our
Yeah,
captain. Because I think again, we need somebody that's cool headed, and I think that's
yeah. It
like
is really
you can
cool.
be firm, can be firm, and can be cool headed, and can the whole team. And I think that's where this
I'm
guy
just
comes in.
hoping. Yeah, I'm just hoping we'll win the AFCON. I'm just hoping.
Me personally, I want us to win, but I think I looked at the last AFCON
Mm.
when we lost in. I didn't expect us to lose, but when we lost there, I
Yeah,
felt like okay, we'll have come into this AFCON will be better. But I think that like after the first 2 months of the AFCON, then the performances, I just my mind just dropped and said, you know what? I think if we get to the semi-finals, is a win for me. I
nah,
want us to win the AFCON,
I'm not doing
but I
things
think
right now.
if
I'm greedy
if
like
we
that.
get if we get to the semi-finals, the Super Eagles they have won, they have tried, they have won their own AFCON, but other person will win the main AFCON.
No,
But I think some people on Twitter, I can show you a few tweets maybe later. Few people have said this squad did not get to quarterfinals. So there's one guy that's a Korodu City fan. You will know him. Maybe you don't know him, but like
Godric.
he works with another sports brand. Coolies. I don't call his name. I don't call his name. But shout out to you, my bro, if you see this video. But he said Super Eagles are not going to the quarterfinals. So we say if the Super Eagles reach quarterfinals, whether we should call him bastard. I mean, I don't bookmark the tweet. Yeah, you see me.
I love that. Send this tweet to me. Let me bookmark too. Because I love calling
Wow.
niggas out. Call them out. Should we? There's time, but I don't think there's enough time.
Yeah, got time, got time. Let's see the remaining group and let's make our let's okay, you know what we'll do. We have a prediction on the group. I've never believed that I've talked for almost 40 minutes now. But we
Yeah.
have a prediction on the group where we'll make as when we post the video, you're going to see it on social media and everywhere. But we have a prediction where we're doing I want to know who we think wins the AFCON, where do you think Nigeria will finish, and who will be the top people for this AFCON. So like the top goal scorer, yes. So that's the three people. So A-Clef, I'll ask you first, then you ask me. So who do you think wins this AFCON?
For me, in as much as I don't want to be a delusional fan, I'm already a Barca fan, so there's a level of delusion there already. I believe the squad to win the AFCON is Morocco. The team to win the AFCON is Morocco.
All
Morocco,
right. Yeah,
they
yeah.
have the squad to win the AFCON. They have everything to win the AFCON, so I give it to Morocco.
So me, I'm just going to answer my question and say yes, I agree with you. Morocco to win the AFCON. I want them to.
Yeah.
Because they just look like the team. They're at home. They're going to do
So,
everything to win the AFCON. Then, yeah, where will Nigeria finish?
I think we'll get to the semifinals. We'll get to the semifinals.
Same with me.
I
Same
believe we'll
with
get
me.
to the semifinals. Yeah.
Nigeria semifinals again. Nigeria semifinals is a win for me. Now, I feel like this is the one that maybe we'll not get right. But we'll just be sketchy with our information. The highest goal scorer in the AFCON.
Ah, I tried to look at the groups and to see who has obviously there are going to be like some walkover team that you can start bad, score a lot of goals and just move on. Based on the kind of person that I know, kind of person I know he is, I'll throw a very wild guess and say Mohamed Salah.
Yeah, wow.
I'll throw a
Wow,
very
okay.
wild guess. I'll say
That's
Mohamed
me,
Salah.
I would say because I'm expecting Nigeria to reach the semi-finals. So I would say
Yeah.
Victor Osimhen. But if Victor Osimhen doesn't get to the semi-finals, yeah, Enesri
Yeah.
or Mohamed Salah. I think somebody from Morocco
Yeah.
or somebody from
So what I'm looking at is for Morocco, they find a way to ration out their goals. Like
actually, yeah.
they do not really, they have, Energy is a point man, obviously, but
Yes, yes.
I'm not sure it's one on penalty duties. I think it's Hakimi.
He
So
may be. I think that. But the thing is, we're not sure if Hakimi will be fit in time, but he should
I
be
think
fit in time
he's.
because
I saw a on their TikTok story. I saw Hakimi among the team with the team. They were having like photo shoot and all. So I think he's going to go for the AFCON. Regardless, he might find a way to turn up and play. Maybe once I don't know if his injury is done, but he might find a way to come turn up. I'm not sure he played for PSG yesterday, so he's going to find a way to
no,
turn
no,
up
no, he
and
will
play.
not play.
So what I'm saying, why I said Mohamed Salah, we're trying to round up before the video ends. Why I said Mohamed Salah is because a man that has something to prove as something. You always find a way to prove it. You always find a way to prove it. And Mohamed Salah obviously right now is embattled with his club. There are a lot of issues. AFCON might be the one time that he says, "Oh, I'm not any of note. He has not won anything. I'm not sure he has won anything for Egypt." So like, yeah, I want to end it on the high note. Win something for Egypt, retire from international football, go to Saudi Arabia and get that back. So I think he's going to finish at the top scorer, get a lot of penalties. He's going to do like that Messi route in the World Cup, get a lot of penalties, pay the penalties and find a way because I looked at that group. They have Angola,
Because
South
today is
Africa, Zimbabwe.
Messi World Cup anniversary now. You're mentioning Messi.
I had to sneak that
Abi?
in, Broski. I had to sneak that in, Broski. Your tears are valid. You had to sneak that in. So that's why I feel
No
Mohamed
blame
Salah
me.
is going to be that guy. I believe he's going to be that guy. So you
All
guys
right.
can also do the same thing. We're going to post it on Twitter. Tell us who you think will win the AFCON, where you think Nigeria will finish, and who is going to be the top goal scorer of the AFCON. We'll be giving out 20,000 naira, right? So someone will get the closest to it, two of three, two of
This boy have phones, guys.
I beg. So we're going to do that. Ends on the one on Twitter ends immediately. The first goal is scored at the AFCON. I don't know. Is it up already? Is it up already?
No, it's not up. He'll be up after this.
Okay,
He'll be up
okay.
after this video.
Yeah, so it's ending immediately. The first goal is scored at the AFCON. Bam! The the promo or the predict and win ends. So,
That's ended.
yeah, that's pretty much it for my end, guys. Thank you guys for working with us. Thank you guys for working with us.
Thank you.
So, peace and love.
Thank
See
you
you
for working
guys
with
in the
us.
next video. Follow us on social
Peace and
media,
love.
Instagram, Twitter, blah blah
Follow us
blah.
on social media. Get us to 2,000 followers on TikTok, guys. I have a goal that we get to 2,000 followers on TikTok before the AFCON. So
Okay,
keep
guys.
rocking with us. Keep following us. Instagram, let's go to Facebook. Everywhere we're active. If you join our TikTok or anywhere, follow, get onto the WhatsApp page because things are going down. I'm telling you, they compare Bruno and Pedri, Bruno and Palmer. just last
Bye
week.
guys. Wisdom, let's go. Let's go. Everything's in now. Bye guys. See you in the next video.